Hello, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Steve Mills. I run a company called Results Mastery Limited. And the purpose of this video is to tell you about a masterclass that I'm going to be delivering every 2 weeks online on Zoom and on a Wednesday lunchtime. It's going to be running from 12:30 to 1 p.m. Now, let me just tell you a little bit about what I'm going to be covering and who it's for. Firstly, who it's for. It is for startup businesses and one-person businesses. That's who it's for. Now, it doesn't matter if you're a bigger business than that. It's absolutely fine. You'll get some great value out of it, but it is specifically for startups and one-person businesses. Now, I'm going to cover 4 different elements of marketing that are really, really important to know and understand right now. And the first one is probably the hardest one to really get to grips with, and that is the use of AI for marketing. Now, we've all heard and used probably ChatGPT, and that's great, but believe me, there are so many other tools out there. I heard the other day that there are now currently over 8,000 different AI tools available, and it's like, well, which one should I be using for marketing? And I'm going to give you my take on it, tell you what we do, why I think it's good, why AI is absolutely essential for your business for marketing. It will save you money. It'll enable you to do things quicker and better, and it'll make you more money. So it's like, why wouldn't you use it? So I'm going to talk to you about that. Then, step 2, I'm going to do a demo of how I work and how I help businesses to improve. Because I've got a fundamental belief, and it's this, that all marketing works, but it doesn't work all the time. And so if it's not what marketing, if the marketing's not working, then there's a reason for that. And I'm pretty good at uncovering what the reason is. So what I'm going to ask people to do is to come with some questions. Questions like, how do I get more people to my website? How come I'm on LinkedIn and not winning any business? I'm using Google advertising, but I'm not winning any business there. Or how can I get more business from referral? Whatever it is, I'm going to solve it live on the call. Okay. Now, if I don't get chance to, depends how many people we get and how many questions we get, but we've only got so much time for this. And if we don't get round to your question, don't worry, because we're going to set up a one-to-one meeting with everybody who attends, and I can try and answer those questions there. So that'll be fine. Next, step 3 is a 6-step process that I've developed based on over 30 years of experience in business. And this is just going to blow your mind. It's like, clearing of the clouds. It's an understanding of what step 1 is. You need to go there. You need to go to step 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6. And most people make the mistake of going straight to step 6 and start trying to sell to strangers. And that's the hardest, most expensive, least effective way of marketing. And lastly, I'm going to talk to you about how to really kickstart your business. Now, you may be a startup, in which case it will be literally kickstarting it from, maybe day 1. But if you're an established business, even if you've been going for 5 years, it's about how do we kickstart it from here, from today. What are we going to do today in order to take the first step to kickstart your business to another level? So, you're going to get huge value. I'd like you to sign up, but more than that, and this is really important, is I want you to turn up. Because people don't always, do they? We all know that I think on average that people, when they sign up to a webinar, only 40% turn up, which is just a travesty, really, not for the people running the webinar like me, but for people who are missing the value that they could potentially get. So I want you to turn up, and then next, and again, really important, I want you to turn up and make notes so you remember stuff, so you've got something to take away. But then, really importantly, I want you to take action, because if you sign up, turn up, and don't do anything, guess what results you're going to get? You're going to get no results. So we need to turn up and do something as a result of being here. So that's it. Thanks very much for listening. And I really look forward to welcoming you to the Results Mastery Masterclass. So thanks very much for listening.